How you doing, everybody? I'm a producer. I go by the name of Virtuoso. Yeah, people will say, I got that name too. That's cool, whatever. But I do have something to say that's very important. I am speaking on behalf of many producers, not just the ones I know and I work with, but those who are out there who don't have the chance to do this or who really don't have the guts to say this. The unknown producers of California are tired of the way the industry is. We sit every day at our makeshift workstations, our MIDI keyboards, Pro Tools Empower, Fruity Loops, Reason, and Logic, and we grind out these beats for these companies that we call major labels. We go through many hardships and daily struggles only to make an archive for a beat battle. We go and try our luck at winning, only to have our ideas and patterns stolen by producers who are already in the game. Now that is whack, super whack. They call us the lucky ones. You know, they doing something for us. Everybody doing something for us to try to help us out. Yeah, right. We get our tracks misrepresented every day. One of my friends produced a track for Lil Wayne only to have some other producers take credit for it. We sent the track to a well-known artist only to have his people trying to attempt to replay it, coming up short on quality. And for what? Only because they didn't want to pay for quality? What type of music industry are we living in nowadays? There are many mistakes that have been made over the past 10 years. A&Rs who don't even have any musical talent suggesting that certain songs be singles. That is the wrong idea. Wrong. I can't say how many times I've discussed albums with everyday people, and the songs you think that would be hot aren't even the songs on repeat. We only hear what's on the radio because we have to. The ones who do buy your groupie songs are the drunk people at the clubs who've had some good experiences while the music was playing. I know because I've done it myself. Can't speak on something you've never done, right? What we're missing is quality control. And whatever happened to letting producers do their job? That's why you use them in the first place. I can remember when there was a time when producers sat in the sessions with the artists and came up with the concepts together. Now A&Rs and managers have taken that role. I can remember when song features would sit in the studio with each other and vibe to make the perfect song. Now Pro Tools and the internet make it possible for people over 2,000 miles away to make a record. Whack, no cohesiveness, no character, no real meshing. What's going on? Ingredients make great meals when they're together, not separated and put in at the last minute. Labels have lost touch with the streets. You have to put your heart and soul in the music or it's just for money. We can't make a lot more money. No, actually, we can make a lot more money if the quality can boost itself. It can't boost itself, but let's stop doing things for money. Let the writers write, the producers produce, the managers manage, and let the A&Rs take calls. We have to develop again. Don't just toss artists 1,000 songs and say, right? That shit don't work. Shout out to Mike Lynn. What's good, baby? That's a person who really knows quality control. If you don't know who he is, then look him up. I don't want people telling me when I complain about my check, telling me, man, that's just the way the industry is. I've heard too many, I heard that way too many times, man. The industry will continue to decline until we make an effort to change it. Point blank, period. We don't want to change it. If we don't change it, ain't nothing going to happen. People just doing everything for money nowadays. And you know what? That's really hurting the industry. And that's been hurting the industry. And this has been happening for a long time. So we got to make the effort to change it. You think record sales decline because of Napster and MP3s? Yeah, right. People stopped buying albums because they didn't think it was worth the $10 anymore. To bring record sales back, bring quality back. Let each role do its job to the fullest, but don't put your friends in these positions just because you know them. Make sure they're qualified to do the job. This is the beginning of a new industry. I hope you're ready because it's coming. Independently, silently, quietly. Get on while you can. Holla.